of Love had the potential to be really interesting. I like a cliche cheesy rom-com, and I love coffee, so anything about coffee was going to make me excited. But unfortunately, I find that the characters were so unlikable that I really struggled to get on board with the narrative and actually care about what was happening. It was released in 2016, directed by David Jackson, written by Melissa Rundle, and stars Anna Hutchison as our protagonist Zoe. And to be honest, of the two protagonists, Zoe was the character I guess I liked most because she was ambitious, she had drive, she loved coffee. I kind of liked her attitude, but not enough to keep me that interested in the narrative. The description from IMDb is as follows. Zoe finds the best flavour for a big coffee and donut chain, but the story needs to be better than invented in a lab with a test group. She's sent to Colombia to get a story. She meets Diego, a single coffee farmer. Basically, she's sent to Colombia to try and find the best beans possible to make this coffee, and also to have a story to sell the coffee, so it's not just something that they mass-produced in a lab. A little bit of marketing. Diego is very standoffish and not nice at all. Very well played by Nikolas Rincon, fantastic acting across the board. But the character is so antagonistic, I didn't really want him to grow as a person, if that makes sense. I didn't want him to spend time with Zoe, I just didn't want him on the screen. I just did not like this character at all. I really didn't like his attitude. There are some other characters in this who were alright, but for the most part, what could have been an interesting story really wasn't. The location, I'm not sure how much of it is set. Apparently it was filmed in Medellin, Colombia. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. And we did have some gorgeous scenery, and I learned a little bit about the culture, so I guess with that in mind, it had some benefits. But the characters were so dull and or irritating that I wasn't that invested in the narrative. It's not a film I would recommend. I wouldn't watch it again. And that's unfortunate because it had all the hallmarks of a film that I would like. Unfortunately, Cup of Love really just disappointed.